Great morning, sunshines. Good morning, good morning, good morning. You're like, okay, no tears in her eyes so far. Winning. We're going to go over a lot of different things this morning very quickly. Gratitude, Garland, anxiety, and sleep release. So get ready for that. Always jump on, say good morning, sunshine, hashtag GMS. Share anything that you're grateful for today. You guys, like really choosing something is going to be a big difference. And it's also going to be part of what we do. Okay. First of all, yesterday, if you guys have been following and watching, we had a pretty rough night, and those really aren't going away. Well, I mean, like, knock on all the wood that they're going to be going away. But I wanted to talk about two different things around that, and then I wanted to talk about gratitude, Garland, and then we'll be done for the day. So I was completely exhausted yesterday. When you don't have sleep and it continues to arise and it affects you over and over again, and you feel like you're always running after sleep, running after catching up, it can be super challenging. And as you guys saw, I had some pretty raw emotions of crying and praying on camera yesterday. And I wanted to just talk about sleep emotion. So you know how, I don't know if you guys have ever drank alcohol before. Sometimes the things that are most within you can release when you're drinking because you're uninhibited and you're just letting all of the things out. So some people can drink and they get angry. Some people get sad. Some people get completely giddy and happy, and whatever's bubbling within them can come out. And the same thing is with the same thing happens with sleep deprivation, where you're just you're at a little bit of a loss for control. So your true raw emotions that you need to bubble up and surface and get out can occur. And if that ever happens for you, I want to let you know it's normal, it's okay, and it's good. Good morning, sunshine, Natalie. Thank you for all your comments. I love you so much. It's good because when those things are sitting within you festering, they can actually start to bog you down and attract negativity into your life. So I'm so thankful. Here's my gratitude for the day. I'm so thankful that I released so much yesterday, you guys. A lot of tears, a lot of crying, some anger, some different things that were just coming out. And that's a beautiful thing. Okay. That's the first thing, is sleep release. Allow that to happen for yourself. The next thing is progression. What happened for us last night? When I was trying to sleep the night before, in between different cycles after Witten went to bed at 4 a.m., I had this anxiety that I've never had. And I think that's what you call it, you guys. I'm not sure. It wasn't heart palpitating. It was at the pit of my stomach, the base of my body, feeling like I needed something just to bust out, this just crazy mad energy that was just within me. And it was disgusting feeling. And has anybody felt like that? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? From the pit of your being? I've never experienced that. And today I felt it quite a bit I felt it quite a bit throughout the day. And I'm like, okay, so I think that's what you would call this, is anxiety. I'm not sure. You guys tell me, maybe you have more experience. But it doesn't feel good. And then I was like, what if baby Witten is feeling this? What if that's something he's experiencing? So I went back to some of the initial meetings and just thought about that we were having with the new chemotherapy that we were starting. And they gave him a prescription for something called lorazepam or Ativan. And we looked it up and we're like, that's for anxiety. Why would we even need that? And the thing is, you guys, with the littles in our lives, all of your littles, your 2-year-old, your 7-year-old, your 9-year-old, me, my 42-year-old, you might not know how to express what's going on in your body, but it doesn't feel good. Right? You know that this just isn't right. I'm trying to get this energy out, but I don't know what it is. And I'm like, well, what if baby Witten is experiencing that? And we ended up we were supposed to be doing a combination of Benadryl and lorazepam to control his nausea, because you guys know he's been barfing, and I haven't really been doing the lorazepam. So last Pam, dilemma, I don't know. So I did it last night before he went to sleep, because I'm thinking that could be what he's experiencing. And you guys, he slept like a log. And it was from 7:25 to 1:25, his monitor showed no movement. He was just out. And I guess to me the breakthrough there is that I could comfort him in better ways. And he'll wake up sometimes and he's like, no butterfly, no butterfly. So when they access his port, you guys, they stick this pin cushion into him and then they butterfly it down. So they call it his butterfly. And when we were in the hospital last time, they kept missing. So they had to access that over and over again. And even though you put a numbing cream on it, I can't imagine sticking a thumbtack into your chest over and over again would feel very good. So I think that maybe we've identified some of the root cause of what he's feeling emotionally. Maybe. I just wanted to talk about that because I don't know where you've experienced different anxiety, but I'd encourage you to recognize in your children and in yourself, are you feeling some sort of stir of emotions that you could try to control with different tools, right? Now, me, I'm not taking Ativan or Lazepam. I am doing more gratitudes, more prayers, more journaling, more listening to music, worship, whatever can try to ease that calming. I did a lot of energy work. I called in my spirit guides. I called in God just to like work their way through my body, just to allow relaxation. Those are techniques that I use. Okay, that's all for that. Gratitude Garland. You guys ready for this? I want to start something over the next, I don't know how many days. And it kind of relates to the magic. It relates to gratitude. It relates to the time of the season, but it just relates to life mostly. And I want to dive into a deep gratitude for some different things where we'll have quick, short videos each day. And with it, we're going to make a garland where we're going to be identifying one thing and it's going to be a consistent reminder. So if you want to play along, what you want to do is I just got white pieces of paper and I cut them into little strips. All right. You can be fancy pants. You can get glittery paper. You can do teeny tiny ones. Like if your house is like, phenomenally white and sparkly ever, you can get like that type of paper. Mine's going to look like a child made them because my children are going to make them. Each day, I'm going to go through something that we have gratitude for in our world. Okay. We're going to take the time, maybe 1 minute, 2 minutes. This isn't going to take a lot of your time. You're going to grab your piece of paper. You're going to either color or just write out. Maybe one's going to be home, right? And for that day, we're going to garland this up. And we're going to be connecting to our gratitude for our home as a reminder throughout the entire day. Like I posted yesterday, I don't just pray before I go to bed and I don't pray before meals. I pray all the time. And that's what gratitude is. Gratitude is prayers, right? Gratitude is giving thanks for what we were given. And that is a form of prayer. So having that throughout the day and giving gratitude for that one thing, right? Then the next day, I'm going to go through something different. Maybe it's going to be salsa. I mean, it's probably not going to be salsa, but at some point it could, right? And we're going to give gratitude for salsa all day long and how that came about. And we're going to be making our like kids style gratitude garland. And I'll show you mine as we go through because my kids, like I said, are going to color it. Then I'm going to have the reminder. And then I'm going to put it up in my home so I have the consistent reminder of things to be positive for. Because sometimes gratitude isn't natural in our world. And actually for most people, gratitude isn't a natural state of being, right? It's not your go-to. You're in traffic, you're angry, gratitude. Your meal was burnt, gratitude. Like that's not the way that we veer towards our natural emotions. But if we can try to spin that so that we have more consistent happiness in our hearts, our worlds can change. So if you guys want to do gratitude garland with us, today all I'm doing is showing you the piece of paper. Pick out your paper. Doesn't need to be perfect. You can redo it later. If you're committed, if you're going to do this project with me, I just want to know. So just say, I'm in for gratitude garland or yes to gratitude garland or whatever piece of that is. If you have any suggestions, if you have any comments about anxiety or sleep release, please comment those as well. You guys, I love you. I love you. I love you. I feel freaking phenomenal today. Literally, you guys went to sleep last night at 8 p.m. and I got up and checked up on my babies, of course, about 10 times, but that's nothing. Didn't get up until 6:30 or out of bed until 6:30 because we cuddled and snuggled. So I feel fantastic. Natalie, you and me so far, we're in it. We're doing it. Annabelle, yes. Okay, guys, I love you. Have a good day. Get your garland ready. And these will be short videos. Bye.